All right, One Piece episodes 306 and 307. Leave a like and subscribe, Patreon in the description. Let's go.
Good thing he got off the ship before every other boat fired at it. Better hide. He can basically just fly at this point.
Yeah, I'm glad that he's at least doing it though.
Yeah,
like this, and that they're showing,
covering,
you know?
Yeah.
Because it makes sense that he could. Like, if you can jump in the air, then why don't you just do that, you know?
Yeah.
It's an easy extension of the idea.
He's such a good guy. Yo, Kasuna. I love how he's just acting like it was all part of his plan. Everything is because of him, you know? I doubt it. I think it can. Uh-oh.
Funkfried, no!
Funkfried, this isn't you! Snap out of it, Robin.
Robin, you were badass like 1 second ago. What happened? Now you're kneeling.
She's having PTSD.
Yeah, get over it. Kill him, Franky.
Funkfried, come on our side instead. No.
Pull the trigger.
It's a good boy. What are you doing to Funkfried? No, don't let Funkfried in the water.
Oh no.
It's not his fault.
He's a devil fruit user.
He's our friend.
He's a sword. That's badass. Badass talk right there. Where'd Funkfried go?
He's just so awesome. Yeah, Robin, come on.
Take your cleavage to that ship.
You just know it's so good when this song is playing.
Not the music I expected for this, but
What was Chimney saying? He's like, it was something about like cannons.
yeah, but how the hell are you getting out of here?
On the train?
On the train with all the Marines?
That's our train, Marines. You guys can get. Oh no. We're hostages. Oh no.
This is bad. This is not good.
Run.
What could possibly save them right now? They're not gonna pull a
We can
Saul
just kill all of
X2.
them after all of this.
What?
You guys aren't just gonna stand there while they shoot you, right?
Da-da, da-da. Show me one more reaction shot. Okay. Show me more reaction shots. Okay. All right, one more. Really? Like, what the fuck? Oh no. Hey, you have the boxes. He's gonna be fine. He's not even listening. He just interrupts his sentence.
Oh no. It's a Luffy versus a stone wall. This is his worst enemy.
So much anticipation. Did he trip? Who was that? Wait, what? What is that?
Shot. Oh.
Is it a delayed effect? Did he actually
What?
break his rib? Oh, okay.
Oh.
He like broke his leg, but he didn't realize till right then. Just in time. Alright, is our team alive?
They're chilling. Sanji, it's up to you.
Is he stop holding his nose? He's like...
The end of his nose.
You okay, Chopper? Usopp? Who's Usopp? Is it Mary?
What is this?
Is it Mary's spirit?
Is it Coke?
What?
What?
What the fuck? What? Since when is she a mermaid?
Maybe it's because like Tom was a fish man, so she's like a mermaid woman. She looks so cool. I also love how she had that outfit on, like the top on, just ready to go just in case.
How the fuck is she a mermaid the whole time? Can mermaids transform
I mean,
into mermaids?
Like a were? No, it's like a.
Is it like a devil fruit?
No, it's like that show. The condensation, like
what?
Cleo, you don't know that?
No, what are you talking?
It's like I think it's like a kid show, and it's like there's like it's like these girls, and I think it's called H2O, just add water or something, and it's like mermaids, and if they touch the water, then they like transform into a mermaid. So it's like there's like this trend, and it's like, oh, like the cup had condensation on it or something, so then it's like they turn to a mermaid, so they have to run into the water or something.
So she's a mermaid. That's an interesting development. Was that foreshadowed at all before this? Let us know. Was there any indication that she was a fucking mermaid before this, other than the fact that she was married to a fish man? I guess you could say that's a pretty big indicator, I guess.
I mean, not that other people couldn't be married to a fish man, but it you know, she's like, maybe there are no fish women, you're just a mermaid.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we haven't seen fish women.
No.
Have we? I don't think we've seen a single one. We've seen, obviously, all Arlong's dudes. They're all guys.
Yeah.
That would be an interesting lore development. If like, mermaids or fish women are like mermaids, but they can transform. But men are just like fish-like all the time. They can't go between. They're just always between the two. That'd be interesting. I wonder if this is a lore development or if it's just a Deus Ex Machina fucking KOKORO. We need some way to get out of here, and we needed some way to separate them from the fight with Luffy and Lucci so that it could happen.
Well, you were even saying before, like, is KOKORO gonna have a devil fruit or like something secretly?
You said that.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, I didn't. I don't think I said that. Maybe I did. I think you brought that up initially. Yeah.
I like it. I think it's fun. I think it's goofy and silly, and especially with all of the like literal murder, like straight up, we're just gonna shoot this guy in the face and then like kill 1,000 of our crew.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is the kind of like, okay, we're having all this like crazy stuff, and instead of like putting a joke in with that crazy stuff, I mean they did with like the Luffy, like little Luffy punching him and stuff, it's like that's really funny, but like to have something crazy going on the side, I feel like is fun. And keeps it light.
Yeah. Yeah, and KOKORO, it's not like KOKORO was the ultimate serious character before this anyway. She was like a drunk woman. She had a lot of importance to the lore and everything. So, you know, I you know, it's not like we lost anything by her doing this. It's more entertaining than them just swimming out or like, getting washed out somewhere. Yeah. You know, so, you know, I'll take it. Whatever. It's just very, like...
It was crazy.
That's why I'm curious, everybody, is there, other than the fact that she's married to Tom, is there any indication at all that she was a merm person before this? Is there any reason why you would be able to suspect that from her? Like a weird line about that or something? The only thing that I can think of is just that she was married to Tom, because that's always something I thought was weird. It's like, he's technically like a different species. Like, I mean, it makes sense that they wouldn't have kids together if she was human and he was a merman.
But then it was the question of where the hell did Chimney come from?
You know what it should have been? It should have been Chimney turned into a mermaid. If she's like the granddaughter of a fish man and a woman.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
That would have been way crazy. I feel like it's more funny if it's like the ugly old woman turning into like, because he was like, this is a dugong, because the story is that the sailors mistake manatees on the reef or on the surf for beautiful women when they're at sea and they have no attachment to women. So it's funny that he mistakes a beautiful mermaid for basically like a manatee or a dugong or like a sea creature, like you know, usually it's the other way around. Your like mind plays tricks on you and it's the other way, but he's so that was pretty funny. But yeah, it's funny, it works, I guess. I don't care. I do, after thinking about it, I do wish that it was Chimney, that she had her own, you know, anime awakening, like how everybody has like their anime transformation. It would have been funny if like,
turns into a mermaid.
Yeah, she's like, I don't know what's happening, but I'm going with it. And then Gombe's like, I don't know, on her back or something. It'd be funny, but
that was a lot of fun.
W, I guess. Yeah. I want to know more about this. You know?
I kind of hope that we get like a lore drop about this after, and it's not just oh, that was funny and weird. I'm like, no, I want some answers. Yeah, I need some answers. Come on here. Now.
Because the whole thing with Chimney being related, we never know. We don't know the connection because it's grandmother. So But again, we talked about this before. It's grandmother, and they look similar.
But as far as we know, there's no children.
As that's why they would adopt Franky and Iceberg, is because they probably had no children, unless they were just nice people.
And they
so it would have to be, and that was only 10 years ago, and Chimney wasn't around.
Yeah.
So it's just the timeline's really weird with that. I need to know more about that, but we probably won't get it, and that's what's kind of frustrating, because I doubt they're gonna go into a bunch of lore.
This is what we're actually interested in.
I doubt
Lucci killing like 500 guys? Irrelevant. Take it or leave it. Kokoro turning into a mermaid?
It matters.
Is peak One Piece. No, I'm saying I agree. Like, this is peak One Piece.
It matters. It matters because she can transform. That's the weird thing. Because like usually people are like human-animal hybrids, but they can't go in the water because that's a fucking It's a devil fruit. But she's not. She doesn't have a devil fruit. It's not a devil fruit thing. She's literally genetically a mer person.
Yeah.
And usually mer people are chained to the ocean. It's the other way around. But she can transform. So did she eat a human fruit or something? But then she would be a Zoan user too. So she
wouldn't be in the water. Yeah.
So
it has to be natural.
Yeah. So the only explanation that's what I'm getting. That's why I'm going through it like this, is because I'm trying to figure it out. So the only explanation is that she is a mer person, and they must be different in some way to fish people, or the female version of fishmen can just transform. And that's the thing. They can just transform. They can just transform between fish person. Maybe she can go full fish mode. Maybe it's just a devil fruit, but without the deal. But she can go between swimming mode and having legs. The Little Mermaid had to go through a whole fucking rigmarole in order to get that ability. That's like that's what I'm thinking. It's like it's a magic power.
Yeah.
And she just gets it. I guess fishmen in general have super strength anyway.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm not even questioning it like from the outside. I'm literally thinking like,
what
and
implications is this having on the story?
Also, I'm thinking about like this. The reason I'm getting so worked up about it is because I'm frustrated because I know Oda is not going to give us these fucking answers. We just learned this crazy revelation about biology and people. There's like a whole other race potentially of people, and I know we're not going to get anything. It's going to be like the wings all over again. It's going to be like the wings all over again. People just have wings. Get over it. We needed people to have wings.
Does it make any sense that they have wings? They have wings.
Or maybe it does. Like there's so much implication with that, but I can't be confident that Oda is thinking of it like that, because I think that all he's doing is making Kokoro, the fat, ugly lady, be a beautiful mermaid for a joke with Sanji and to get them out of this mix. That's the only point to it. So anything consequential for that, I'm just gonna have to drive myself fucking insane thinking about all these details. That's why it's frustrating. It has nothing to do with me thinking that this is overly convenient or Deus Ex Machina. I'm fine with it. But holy shit, this is another thing that I'm just gonna freak myself out about for the next 1,000 episodes. And it's I mean, maybe it'll be addressed next episode, but if it's not addressed in the next 2 episodes, we're probably not going to hear it for like another 500 at least, if ever, because it's probably just a joke.
One Piece is just going to be like,
but you can't just pull that joke out, because we did a similar thing with the giants, but now giants are like a thing. There's like a thing in the lore. So is it going to do that, or is it just fat ugly lady as a mermaid person? These are questions that I need answers to.
She's a beautiful lady.
She's an incredible person. I wouldn't call her beautiful, but
she has a beautiful personality and a beautiful smile in a way.
Leave a like and subscribe. Let's move right along.
I like that. That's her mermaid noise. I also like to think that when making this list, they put it there on purpose so we get that before the title.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of putting it after the title.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah. Now we chill. Oh, is that them? Mermaid Kokoro? Or is that whatever that sound was before? No.
He's seeing it for the first time.
Imagine you see like your adoptive mother basically just
as a fish person,
just flying through the air. She's so powerful to be able to jump that high out of the water. She's incredible.
Is Chopper gonna be awake finally?
No,
Doesn't sound
he's
like
not
it.
even breathing. Look at her feet.
Wait,
What
was
if
she
her feet
always?
were always like that, and that's
she
why
was
she's wearing those shoes?
Yes, probably. I wonder. What if she's not a mer person? She just has web feet. I was freaking out over nothing.
So you're the reason we're in all this mess. Can you imagine just putting on wet clothes? Explain yourself, woman.
Can you explain what the fuck you are, please? Ice fish mermaid.
Explain it.
Yes.
Don't just. Quit sexualizing mermaids.
What? They're a sexual fantasy. That's how they were. That's how they were made. Is
Let them be.
let them. They were. That's what the first thing was. They were a sexual fantasy.
Whoa. Whoa. That's so cool.
Fishman Island. What the fuck are you talking about, Usopp?
Now I want to go to the Fishman Island and see that.
I didn't know they all came from an island. Did we know that? I didn't
don't
think. I think
so.
we've heard of other fish people all over, but like, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe Erlong did say something about that. She's like, "Who are you?" Just to fuck with him. Just give him a hug at least. She's gonna like kick him away.
No, Chopper.
Chopper,
She's
wait.
gonna run to Chopper. No.
Great, Sanji, you just destroyed the new ship. Is he paralyzed? That'd be crazy.
He'll be okay.
Zoro's going right back into the fray. Or no, he's just going up. Oh no, yeah, he is leaving. He's going to help
Where's he
Luffy.
just gonna-
Luffy needs the help. Oh shit.
Crazy. This is the dust of combat. A lot of dust in there, I guess.
The pigeon guy, Rob Lucci. On my island, we know him as the pigeon guy, but everywhere else, everyone knows him as the ruthless fucking assassin that kills innocent people.
Good call.
Never let him near a school. He'll kill everyone there for being weak.
Oh, they're gonna.
Really?
Yes. Have faith in him.
All right. He is up against
Rob Lucci.
Rob Lucci, the most dangerous fucking pub stomper in the game. Ah, Jesus Christ, this is a fucking roller coaster. My ridiculous way of fighting? All right, cheetah man. Sanji, you love walking on stone stairs really slowly while smoking a cigarette.
His favorite activity.
It's been a theme this arc.
That's what he lists on his dating profile. It's like,
I love long walks on the stairs. Hope so. Be a shame if your only reason to go back to Water 7 got absolutely fucking destroyed and you could, need to find a new purpose in life, like a pirate ship. I thought we were looking at their smoking corpses right now.
what? Bro, we're getting shot at.
Are they dead? Did they actually die?
Hope not.
No way.
No!
So that means CP9 must be dead too? This is bad.
I hope they somehow aren't all dead.
I don't know how they could survive. Like, where could they be? Like, it's not like there's anywhere to hide. They just leveled the whole place and it's covered in fire. That's what I'm confused about, because I don't think they're actually dead, but like, how...
And they also just killed all of those other guys, so maybe they are dead. Normally I would just think that they weren't.
I mean, maybe they fell in the water?
Chopper. Oh.
Oh, frickin' damn it. So yeah, I don't think they're dead.
I really hope they're not dead. But I feel like normally just with One Piece's track record, like, I wouldn't think that they were dead, but because we just went into a new phase of, like, shooting a guy in the face, murdering 500 people, and then sinking you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, maybe Oda just decided to, like, maybe he was gonna let them escape, and that's why they were, like, running all the way out, and then maybe he was just like, no more kids show.
Dark mode time.
Yeah. I can't trust it, you know?
It is a little bit more...
And they didn't show it, which, like, you would normally think would be like, oh, they didn't show it, that must mean that they're alive. But in One Piece, they show people getting, like, blown to smithereens and then they're completely fine. So then the fact that they didn't show it, it's like, oh, did they not show it because it's real and it would be messed up to show, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think I'm on the fence, but I just don't. There's nothing. Like, the only people that we've seen die on screen are those random. I mean, other than, like, I guess in flashbacks. You include all flashbacks. People have died in flashbacks.
Yeah.
But, like, the only people that have actually died were the fucking unluckies. Has there been any other characters that we've seen die not in a flashback? But the unluckies, again...
And, like, it's random civilians in Alabasta and stuff, but...
Yeah, but we technically did... I mean, they did die, but, like,
It wasn't drawn attention to it.
Yeah, it was on purpose held at bay, just out of, like, visual, just, you know, with the implication that they did get crushed by that gigantic ship that just got launched onto the city. Like, we saw people running from it and then, like, get consumed by the smoke, but we didn't see them die on purpose, like... But they weren't, like, characters, you know? Like, what characters have died? I don't think, like, characters have died.
I don't...
I just, if this were the first arc, I'd be like, holy shit, these guys are dead. But just with the track record, we are a substantial portion into the series.
If Pell can survive, pretty much anyone can.
I mean, we said that literally when it happened. It's like, if a guy can survive a nuclear blast... and just be like, oh, he technically flew fast enough to get away from a nuclear blast, essentially, then, you know...
Why should I be concerned when someone gets shot?
Yeah, even by cannon fire.
Mm-hmm. But, I don't know, I feel like normally I would think that, but I'm just like...
It is more convincing than any other... Yeah.
He's been doing more stuff, so I...
That's what I'm more convinced than other situations, for sure. But I still think that I don't think he's gonna do it. I just don't think he will. But I think that it is a lot more convincing and terrifying. And I think if he did follow through with these deaths,
then that would be
crazy. Insane and way more high stakes. But the problem is, it would lead to a really messy and difficult to navigate like thing with Franky if he was going to be the new shipwright.
Yeah, because he wouldn't be like.
Like, how would he take that? If they were all
alive and then they were like, oh, Franky, you can go.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I'm going to go. But instead of it's like, oh, I just have nothing left.
I think that could be something, but, like, why would he want to, you know, he spent his time defending the Straw Hats and Luffy and Robin instead of protecting his actual friends.
Yeah.
You know, like, that would be a very difficult thing to navigate if he was going to be a recurring character or a part of the Straw Hat crew going forward. So, I don't know. And by the way, I don't know if he actually is. It just seems like at this point,
who else is it going
to be? And Luffy's been saying he wanted to shipwright for like a long time. It has to be Franky at this point. And
I love him as like part of the crew.
I think he fits really well, yeah.
I feel like, I mean, there was a thing that Polly got down, so, like, what if everyone did die, but then Polly was alive and then he joined, but I feel like he's too similar to Sanji that it would just kind of get old, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's a little bit too... He's kind of similar to Sanji, but kind of the opposite. I feel like maybe that was something that Oda might have been toying with, or at least put forward as, like, for us to consider that maybe it would be Polly. I think that's a clear
But he's also,
indication.
Like, if he's still alive, he's, like, Iceberg's
disciple, yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Anyway,
do you like...
I don't think that they're dead, but yeah.
Do you like your mermaid lore that got dropped?
Yes, I'm satisfied. I'm glad. It's like I said, it's either the next 2 episodes or the next fucking 500 till nothing happens. But yeah, so she's an ice fish mermaid from Fishman Island. It's
interesting, and I feel like I like this because we were talking about, like, because it's not a devil fruit, then that means that and I think, like, you're onto something with the Little Mermaid of, like, it's in the story of the Little Mermaid. Obviously, in, like, the original thing, it's a lot, like, you know, darker and stuff. But in the sort of general idea of the Little Mermaid, it's, like, her growing up and maturing is, like, getting her legs and, like, finding this other side to the world. And I think that it would be really interesting. It's like, oh, so they're around 30, and then they, like, get legs.
Their feet on the ground.
It's like they can like, go forward into the world. So I would actually be interested if, like, in like this Fishman Island place, it's like all of the like true mermaids that like can't go on land are basically like all of the children, you know, and then they like all of the like young girls, and they like, you know, have their own like Little Mermaid-esque like area under the sea where they, you know, live and stuff, and then when they're adults, then they can, you know, sort of set out on their own. And it's like a, you know, like you're leaving the nest kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I guess I like that as a concept. Like, it's just the way that it was explained, it was like, it gave me the exact amount of information that I wanted to know, because now I'm like thinking about it, and like, you know, enough to make like a couple different theories, or at least like,
but it's based
have
on
it in mind.
New facts that we learned, not just like clarification of shit that we had been thinking about for a long time.
And she doesn't explain it so much that then you're not curious, because she's like, oh, this basic fact that is basic to me. You would know that if you went to Fishman Island, and then it's like, Fishman Island.
Now we have somewhere else
Now we want to go there to like expand our knowledge of this thing that you just told us about. Yeah, I feel like that's really cool, and I like that a lot.
Same.
I'm just excited about it. I'm glad that we just got.
I agree.
We just got it, and now I feel so satisfied that I'm like, that was awesome.
Great. I wasn't fucked around with another mystery for the, you know, forever. You know.
And it's good. Like there's still like a bit of a mystery to it, because she's the only one that we've seen.
Yeah.
You know, there's still so many things that we don't know about it.
But it's better to learn something and think about something that we know, rather than question whether we know what we know is true and like you know, all that.
It's
shit.
also awesome to get even more like Fishman stuff, because we had, obviously, like, back in the day, we had, like, Arlong Park, and we had Little Garden and stuff, so we got introduced to some of these, like, different types of people. And now, in this arc, we're getting reintroduced to that, because we had the Elbaf warriors here, and then we also had Tom, and now we have KOKORO giving us even more of, like, an insight into it.
And we have, we've heard of Jinbei, who is, I think, a warlord.
Yeah, the Fishman guy, yeah.
He was a Fishman warlord that we haven't met, but we heard him in the live action first, when we watched the live action, then he was also mentioned once or twice in the show so far.
Yes. So if we went to Fishman, like, that might be his kind of, like, area.
Yeah.
And that would be cool. And we also found out about, like, the different types of giants that are not Elbaf warriors and are from somewhere else, so then it's like, it makes you want to go there too, you know? From Robin's backstory. So I like that, because I feel like it's expanding the world in like just enough that it makes me so curious to see what else is out there. But it doesn't spoil me on it. It doesn't go into like extensive detail about how it all works, so that I'm like, okay, I feel like I've seen it already, you know?
Yeah, and it doesn't feel like we're gonna go there right away.
No, it
which
feels
I
like. It's like planting the seed, and then as we go towards it, you know, it'll become more relevant.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot, because like when we were learning about Jaya and the Sky People and all that, it's like, oh, the land in the sky of angels, a floating island, blah blah blah,
like,
and then we instantly go there, and it's just like, I would have liked to hear that in East Blue more, or you know, hear that from Sanji when we first met him, rather than as soon as we're starting the arc where we will go almost immediately to the sky. Then we just start learning about it, then we go there, then we come back down, and now it's basically, it feels like it, you know, it's not super consequential to what's going on, you know? Yeah. Like, as far as the things we learned and things like that.
Yeah,
you know?
it's very separate.
Yeah.
It was literally like in a different world.
Yeah, so I think, I wonder if if Oda learned something from that about, like, you know, setting up, not just foreshadowing or, like, setting up mysteries, but, like, taking time to not world build as a series of questions and mysteries, but world build as a, like, here's information about somewhere. We're not going to go there right now, but just keep that in the back of your head, and it'll become later. Yeah. A little bit more distant, you know? I like that.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Dub. Leave, like, subscribe.
Great. Yeah.